Hello viewers, in this video we will find the equivalent capacitance in the figure first, figure second and figure third. If the separation between any two plates is given a small d and the area of each plate is A. These are my three figures, figure first, figure second and figure third. We will solve these questions one by one and we see the correct solution of these figures in which we have to find the equivalent capacitance. First of all, is in such type of figures we are unable to recognize which make the capacitors or which does not make the capacitors. Capacitors, as you know, in the parallel plate capacitors at least two opposite and equal charges is compulsory. Two plates are compulsory, that is one plate has the positive charge and the another plate has the negative charge with the same amount. So first of all we will see in these figures which will make the capacitors and which will not make the capacitor. If we will find these terms, these capacitors, then we can easily find the equivalent capacitance, because when we are able to find the which makes the capacitors, then we will another step is we will find in which connection, that is these are in the series combination or these are in the parallel combination connected. So I hope you understand my language. First of all we will find which will make the capacitor, step 1, and step 2 is which are in which sequence, that is series or parallel, they are connected. Step 1, which will make the capacitor, and step 2, in which sequence they are connected. Then we can easily find the equivalent capacitance. So let's see figure first. Here suppose we give the positive charge in the outer plate of this shape, positive charge, then this will also get the positive charge because this is the same wire or this is the same plate. So if we give the positive charge Q or plus Q, then outer surface of this plate will also get the positive charge. And if we give the negative charge in this plate, so this will form the capacitor. This will form the capacitor. Why? Because this is the positive charge and this is the negative charge. So a positive plate and the another plate is negative will form the capacitor. So this is the positive charge. This is only the single wire or single plate which is negative. So this will also negative because this is the single. So this will form another capacitor. This is positive charge and this is the negative charge. So here one sequence or these two plates will form one capacitor C1, while the another sequence, that is these two plates, will form the another capacitor, that is C2. In this figure, plate in the middle is common for this capacitor and for this capacitor also. We see that in these two capacitor, now we are find these will form two capacitors, and now we will discuss in which sequence they are connected now. So this is positive charge and this is the positive charge. In the capacitor C1, the first plate is connected to same wire or same point. You can say like this. This is connected at the same point, and the second plates of these two capacitors, that is C1 and C2, are common for capacitor 1 and capacitor 2. This is the common point. This is the common point. This is the common point. So we will see that here positive and positive are connected at the same point in the both capacitors C1 and C2, and the negative charge for the capacitor C2 and the capacitor C1 is same. That is, this plate is common for those both capacitors. So they are in the parallel combination. They are connected in the parallel combination. We have find it. They are the parallel combination. So we know that the equivalent capacitance between the two parallel plates, if the separation between them is small d and the dielectric constant is K and area of plate is A, then C equal to K epsilon naught A into D. If the dielectric substance between the plates of the capacitor is not given, that means we assume that they are filled with the air or vacuum. In this case, K is taken only 1. So here there is not given in the gap between the plates is filled with air or any dielectric substance. So we will assume only they are filled with the air. So equivalent of the C1, the equivalent of the capacitors C1 and C2 is C equal to C1 plus C2, as they are connected in parallel, because in the parallel combination equivalent is given by C equal to C1 plus C2. Now C1 equal to epsilon naught A, and the separation between these two plates is small d, plus similarly for the capacitor C2 the separation is same, that is D, and the area of plate is A. So this will also epsilon naught A by D. So the equivalent will equal to, these terms are written 2 times, so this will equal to 2 times epsilon naught A upon D. This is the answer of the figure first, or equivalent capacitance of the figure first. Now with the same theory we will discuss about the figure second. So if this is given by positive charge, this is given by the positive charge, then this will also positive, this will also positive. And if this is given by the negative charge, this will also negative, this will also negative. In this figure we see that this is the positive charge and this is the negative charge. Then these two plates will form the capacitors. these two plates will form the capacitors. We can say it C1. And similarly, this is the negative charge and this is the positive charge. So this will also form another capacitor C2. So in this figure only two capacitors are also formed. And now we have to find out in which sequence they are connected. To find out in which sequence they are connected, we see that if the first plate of these two capacitors are connected at the same point, as you see, this is the plus, this is the plus, that means the first plate of the capacitor C1 and the first plate of the capacitor C2 are connected at the same point P, and it is given to the positive charge, and the second plate is connected to the another point Q of the capacitor C1 and C2. So only two capacitors are formed in this figure, and these two figures and these two capacitors are connected into the parallel combination as we discussed about it. So equivalent C equal to, directly we can write as we see in the figure first, C equal to C1 plus C2, that is epsilon naught A by D plus epsilon naught A by D, that is 2 times epsilon naught A by D in the figure second. Now we will move the figure third. Let's see for figure third. In the figure third, first of all we will find which two plates will form the capacitors or which will not form the capacitors. After then we will find in which sequence they are connected, either it is parallel or either it is series. So let's find which two plates will form the capacitor. Suppose this point is P and this point is Q. We have given positive charge through this point, then the outer surface of this plate will also positive, this will also positive. Similarly, if give the negative charge of the same amount, then this will be the negative and this will also negative in the outer surface. In this figure we see that this is the positive charge and this is the negative charge. The outer plates of these two pair is positive and the negative. So this will form the capacitor. Say its capacitance is C1. Similarly, this is negative charge and this is the positive charge. This is the negative and this is the positive charge. So this will also form the capacitor. Same it C2, and this is also plus minus, that is C3. Now we have to find out in which combination they are connected. So let's see how it can explained. Here you can see that the first plate, so this is connected through the positive charge and this is the negative charge. First plate of capacitor C1 is connected through the plus point, that is point P, and for the second capacitors this is also connected at the point same point P, and for the third capacitor this is common and this is also connected to the point P. So we see that the first plate of each capacitors is connected to the same point P with the positive charge, and now the second plate of the capacitor C1 is connected to the point Q, and for the second capacitor the negative plate is also connected to the point Q. This plate is common for the point for the capacitor C1. This plate is common for the capacitor C1. So negative plate is connected to also Q. And for the third plate, for the third capacitor, the negative second plate of the third capacitor is connected to the negative, that is point Q. So we see that the first plates of each capacitors C1, C2, C3 are connected to the point P, and the second plate of capacitor C1. This plate is common for the capacitor C1 and C2, which is connected to the Q, and for the third capacitor C3, the second plate is connected to the negative point Q. So these are in the parallel combination. So we can write its equivalent C equal to C1 plus C2 plus C3, and as you know in the figure first and figure second, C1 will equal to epsilon naught A by D plus C2 will equal to epsilon naught A by D, and third epsilon naught A by D, that is 3 times epsilon naught A by D. C equal to 3 times epsilon naught A by D. This will be the equivalent capacitance of the figure first, second and the third, which I find separately. This solution C equal to 3 times epsilon naught A by D is only for the figure third. I hope you are taking enjoy by this class, and if you are not subscribed my channel still, please subscribe my channel and keep watching my channel regularly, and as far as possible please share my video to your friends, relatives and other brothers, sisters and so many colleagues. Thank you for watching this video. We will meet in the next video.